Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. What is going on? It's your boy, Izzo33, and this actually might be the last Teamfight Tactics on set 2 for your enjoyment. Now, obviously, we're going to launch up into a rank game. Can't exactly go down any ranks, we can only go up. And we might as well look to do that. Obviously, we're going to be playing... Ooh, what strat have I not used yet? I've done... Soulbound, Selective Hearing. I don't know if I did Ocean Mages on my version of it. I think I might do that for a game, because it was fun. Anyway, let's jump into this last patch of TFT set 2, as and when it gets released. Obviously, they're heavily advertising set 3 currently. And yeah, I'm actually going to switch over to the correct frame. That would help, wouldn't it? Oh well. Let's jump into game here, where we'll be looking to obviously win. Now, I don't know if I'm actually recording audio. I am for once. That's a surprise. Anyway, we've got a lot of fun here, obviously. The new set is coming out soon, and we obviously want to do well in it. Obviously, we should be playing quite a few normal games before rank comes out for it, unless they unleash us hell in ranked straight away, where everyone's just going to be trying everything. Now, we could technically play the new set on the PBE right now. However, I obviously didn't decide to play on it on the current patch. I didn't go onto the PBE, sadly. I could have, and that probably would have made sense to do so. But when do I ever make sense? I mean, everyone's seen my analysis videos. I just talk waffle most of the time. So, this should be a fun, interesting game where I just speak waffle all the time and give no care. Anyway, we get the Syndra start, which is probably the best carousel item here, because you're obviously getting that key component in all the mage comp. Syndra is so vital to mages because her and Vlad are the ocean and the mages in one go. And obviously Vlad's quite easy to get early game because he's only 1 cost, whereas Syndra is 2 costs, so she's slightly more valuable as a whole. So getting her here is pretty good. Plus, the Giant's Belt start is actually really good because we can obviously put her needlessly on it and get a more con. We'll take this on the Talia. Stick Talia on for now, because we can obviously get mages next round. I took the Orns because I'm actually going to fill the bench with all the 1-cost champions so that we have a higher chance of Vlad spawning. So, second minion wave here. Obviously the easiest wave of the game, because you obviously got 2 very powerful champions pushing through. We get a meh drop, I guess, for mages with the BF sword drop. I was trying to think what the name of it was then. Yeah. We're just going to purchase everything that's in our shop now. We're emptying the shop so that we're basically getting a bit more free stuff. So that's 3 coins, that's 4, that's 7, that's 9. If for whatever reason we did manage to get coins, wow, we could technically make a GA. Nah, we shouldn't do that. Realistically, it's not the best. Sell you, sell you, sell you, sell you, sell you, sell you. Might as well pick up some stuff. That's actually pretty good. That's actually really good. I would stick you on, because we have double on, level 2 ons versus this. I'd rather have mages, purely because that's extra damage out of the Tulia, who will do more damage than the Orn. Plus it's actually really good that if we do manage to get the Orn to level 3, the Aegir can just chill there. Because we could technically just sub him out at any point. Anyway, first round, first win. All our champions actually survived and Talia did the most damage. Yeah, kind of the good reason to run mages early game. Ooh. We do, however, pick up that. That is actually huge, because when we can get it on the board, that is obviously a Warden buff and Ocean buff at the same time, which is huge. In fact, I don't know what would be better, running mages or Ocean and Warden. I'm gonna stick with the mages because it's more damage overall. And coming up against summoners, that's actually quite good to have their extra spells coming out, because that means a hell of a lot more spread damage, I guess is the best way to put it. And yeah, we win this round, no one dies again, no surprises there, and we have a very dominant early game really at this point in the game, and it's actually quite nice. So I'm actually going to just do that, try and strangle the Orn pool a bit more so that we could possibly pick him up to level 3 and have a very strong early game. So yeah, our entire bench is filled. That is fine with me. We can obviously next wave. Actually, next wave is going to be interesting, because once we get past that carousel, we can stick the Thresh on the board because we can buy XP. And I'm actually thinking that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we can't exactly. Actually, we can technically. Oh, you've got a Vigart. You're going Shadow. Bit of a nice setup here he's already got built up. I mean, obviously, we want to be killing this a lot quicker than what we are. And we're not going to kill the Vlad. We do manage to take out the Malzahar at least, so his damage is obviously going to be cut tremendously in half. And yeah, carousel time. There is a Syndra with another giant spell. That's if we get the Syndra, obviously. Looking at it, it is probably our best bet here to take the Syndra, as there is no other realistically good choice there. I mean, we could have took the Chain Vest and made a Bramble Vest overall, but I think taking the Syndra is slightly better, because we could, in theory, build 2 more Anomalocons, or even... oh, what else we could build. Anyway, I'm actually going to make a quick change here. Gonna sell these 2 off, buy you, stick you onto the board, that's Ocean, do this, do that, and then do that. And I'm actually going to press this button once, get that, and sell all this crap. Because that is probably the most optimal play at this stage of the game. Now, we could have, right there, actually stuck LeBlanc back on the board. That would have made sense to do that, because that would have been quite a lot more damage back in a stun. Whereas instead we have a sustained champion who's only 1 cost, who still does a decent chunk. Granted, it's less than a level 2 Orn, And our Syndra still does the most damage after our Talia, who's level 1 versus level 2. Another Talia drop there. I'm actually contemplating selling this now in order to build up eco a bit quicker. But I'm looking at our drops here. We haven't realistically got that many good options here. Like, what could we do? The next champ I want is a Nautilus, so that I can switch the Ornn off for Naught, and then switch the LeBlanc for the Vlad. That would be the only time that realistically having Vlad on the board would be better. Now, we are coming into Krug's territory now, and I'm hoping for a needlessly large rod drop, because we can then stick that onto Syndra and have a very, very powerful Syndra ult that can obviously be very, very threatening throughout the game. And who doesn't enjoy threatening ults? I certainly enjoy them. Anyway. We'll save this Chain Vest option here. If we get a tier, we'll save that if we get a spatula, because then we can make the gruesome Annie. Obviously, the double spawning Tibbers is huge, and is something that a lot of people tend to want. That being said, if we got a spatula here, I'd be actually really pleased. The good thing here, though, is we do get a needlessly, which is kind of what I asked for. And we can actually be glad that we're saving this eco, because it's quite easy to build the eco now. Move on over there, put you there, bring you back, stick you on like that. There we go. This should be a fairly interesting round, because Ornn's going to be walking at this Infernal Hex target. Talia and Thresh can go towards that, or here. We've also then got Syndra, and LeBlanc's jumping over there anyway. So, this guy has an assassin. TU actually doesn't even target the Infernal Hex over here. Quite smart, to be honest. This wave, I'm not sure if we win. It's quite close. Actuality, I think we lose. It's very, very close though. That could have gone either way. Thresh, if he got his lantern off, we would have won. Anyway. Sorry Ornn, your time has come to be switched off for the Nautilus. And you're coming onto the board now. Yeah. You can see why this team comp's actually really good. Because now we have the front line in effect. We have the Nautilus on the board, we have Thresh on the board, we have Oceans 4 by the way, and Mages online, which is huge. And the great thing right now is Vlad's just able to sit here, heal up against the Vlad. He's also been given quite a few shields here by the Thresh, and he's just double ulting there and giving himself the second most damage in our team for that round. Wow, that was pretty good by him. I'm glad that I've stuck him on the board. Now, thinking about it, we could realistically do with a, what's the word? A level 2 Nautilus now. Nautilus Syndra to level 2 would be huge, because that is a lot more damage being outputted by these two, and he just tanks a lot more. That is the key variable here. Now the one good thing is, with this Thresh, you can give him a BF sword, and because he's quite attack damage heavy in comparison to all our other champions, it's going to be very, very useful to have this. Anyway, this round might be close. Yeah, it was. Talia was in a 2v1. Obviously, the Syndra ult, because of the Mononomicon effect, the Nasus didn't gain health when he ulted, so that was pretty huge. Carousel wise, there is a LeBlanc with a tier. Probably the best option here. Or even the Nasus's tier is the second best option. Obviously, we are tied in first. Well, we're ahead by 3 HP, but that's nothing. But yeah, it's still a decent position. I'll take this Malphite though, because that is actually a good option for us into our team comp, because he is a big boy who can give us a massive shield in the mountain buff. Yeah. People tend to forget that's the sort of use Malphite has. And we can slide him there. Can bring Thresh back here and Syndra back over here. Or over here. In fact, no, we do that. That is probably the best option. Syndra is protected by everyone. Thresh is protecting everyone with his damage as well as his lantern. Malphite's in the Infernal Hex range. Obviously there to do a lot. Wow, you've already got a level 2 Malph. How the fuck have you done that? And good thing for us here is we're actually doing a decent chunk of damage to this guy. Yeah, our team's doing a lot of work here. And he has the team advantage, I would say. That being said, if Syndra managed to double the second to last ult, probably would have won that round. However, she does not, and we end up losing it. Oh well. Vis-a-vis. Right now we could really do with a Brand. Brand into the team comp would be huge. Reason being, he's a pretty good boy. Nah, Brand's probably your main damage dealer in this team comp. And wow, you've got a level 3 Vladimir with a lot of items on him. You've been grinding pretty hard for that. Why is there people playing Ocean Mages anyway? I'm playing for the lols. I'm playing it because it's a team comp that I was good at when set 2 actually mattered and was relevant. These guys are just playing it for, well, I don't know why they're playing it. They're probably playing it just for LP and gaining rank. In a pretty much dead rank at the moment. Anyway, we do manage to level up our Syndra here into the wolf camp, which is quite late, to be honest. Which is still fine, I guess. Obviously, it would have been better sooner than later. But, you know. We still get our Syndra, the main damage dealer at the current state of this team comp, up her levels. Now, drop-wise, not the best. Obviously, that needlessly is quite huge. Can actually use it. Malphite and Veigar drops, actually useful. Veigar, when need be, I can slide him into the team comp and he can do a lot of damage. I'm actually going to make this that. I'm actually going to make this that. Just because it makes slightly more sense than having a lot more damage. I could, in theory, I would say that, but you can only have one per champion. So I'm actually going to pop it off, ready for our Brand. Yeah, I'm doing something smart here. I popped off a Mononomicon so that we can obviously use that on the Brand when we get him, because that ultimate of his bounces around quite a lot. So having 2 ults to essentially stop healing. I'll speak of the devils. I'm going to pick both of them up. I'm actually going to do that. Get you onto the board and then do that. That's a lot more damage, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm actually going to push you into there. Because I want to get him protected. Either way, these two are quite protected in their snug little hidey hole in the middle of the map. And the good thing for us is it's a lot of damage these two can do. And that's a dual gauntlet on a Kindred. Don't really see that too often. Obviously Kindred does ult quite a lot. So having that is quite nice. This team's also Luna and Ranger obviously in there. We counter the Mundo pretty heavily with the double Moronomicon. Brandon Syndra took this team to town, by the way. And yeah, we win that round fairly comfortably as well, I would say. Also, we're now looking for another brand. I'll take that. Thank you very much. We're also looking for a spatula. Spatula in our Raptor camp would be nice. If we don't get it there, then Annie can go bye-bye, and we can obviously stick Vigar on at level 8, and then level 9 can be the LeBlanc, or vice versa. I'd probably stick LeBlanc on at level 8 because she provides stuns while Vigar provides damage. We already have quite a high amount of damage, so sticking the stun on is slightly more useful at this late part of the game. This round, I think we win, he says as Cassidy goes to work. No, I didn't realise you had a Hush Sivir there as well. That kind of just ruined us. Anyway, what we're looking for here is a tier. Nami has it. I highly doubt we get Nami. Sadly, I hate having to say that, but she is quite powerful. Yep, see, gone. Mundo? Mundo or Zyro realistically are the best option here. I'll let the other guy choose. Okay, he's going for the Zyro, we'll take Mundo. That's actually still decent because we can build up their health onto our... I'd say Nautilus because he's slightly more tankier than a Malphite, I do believe. You're at 1,500. I don't know how much health you'd be at. Either way, I'm actually just going to stick it on you. Yeah, I psyched everyone out there. Nah, I stuck it on Vlad because he's obviously going to need it. We can, in theory, cash out to level 8 right now. I'd much rather wait to do that. If we drop below 30 HP, that's probably where my Go signal is to do so. However, that is quite a high drop point. And if we don't drop below it, then there's no point in cashing out. But the good thing here is we're above 50 coins now. And the eco is going to be flowing quite steadily. I would pick you up, actually. If I pick him up into the team comp, that's for Warden. And then I stick Annie on, that'd be Infernal. That actually would make sense to do that instead of going full mages. But which mage would I drop? Because they're all tying in quite nicely right now. I swear I just faced this team comp. Oh well. And it's Vlad versus the world here. The good thing for us is we've got the... basically, you're not healing against me buff on them. So Vlad is nerfed to buggery. So now our coins become more of a token of we're just rushing level 8 now. Get level 8, that's 4 Warden online. And 2 Infernals, meaning the 3rd Infernal, which will be the Annie, if we do go that route, will be huge. If we manage to get a spatula here, that would be even funnier. However, we do not. We do get the tier though, if it actually mattered. I mean, obviously, kinda doesn't. LeBlanc, Malphite, LeBlanc, boom. Can't pick up the Vlad. Might as well do this then if I can't pick up the Vlad. Slide you on, move you across, do that. And now we have the fun game. Build up eco back to above 50 to get Annie on the board at level 9. Because level 9 Annie is pretty huge. This round could be close, he says. We actually popped the Olaf before he's able to do anything, meaning that this is a win, and you're eliminated. Bye-bye. That's actually a pretty huge win there for us. Because that's quite a hard round to win if that Olaf gets going into Ragnarok. Now, the good thing for us there is, obviously, the Malphite ult plus the Amumu ult combined pretty well there. So, it wasn't really a threat. Now, I like talking a bit scientifically here. We have 2 level 2 Thrashers. That's really good. We have this random Viger on a bench that I might just sell. In fact, I might sell it and then sell the 2 LeBlancs. That probably would make sense. And I like making sense, so goodbye. I'll save them 2 for now, just in case we manage to somehow find a force of nature out of nowhere. Yeah, I know that's kind of impossible. And this is going to be a really nice brand ult, by the way. Pop. Yep, this is a win. Because Mundo can't heal, and you're taking a lot of damage. Again, Syndra is our top damage dealer, so we might as well keep it that way. And hello! Now, I need to find a way to get you onto the board. So we need to rush level 9 as soon as possible. And when we get level 9, that's a lot of damage that's going to be entering the board, by the way. So, we're actually sitting on a 4-win streak, which is worrying. Because I know there's one person that can definitely beat us. We do have a lot of items to use as well. Now, ooh, Crystal. You haven't got Mountain, you have got Warden. Only Warden 1, which is weird. Why would you run the 3 Wardens if you're not going for 1 4? That being said, he is only level 7. That's a dead damage dealer Ash, and yeah, we win this round. I mean, Malphite went to town on this guy. There is a Mage's hat here. That's actually quite huge. I really want that Mage's hat. I really want the Nico. I'm gonna get the Nico. Nice. Okay. And he'd be broke. So we're gonna have double Tibbers now. And people let me have this, by the way. I should point that out. Yeah, I'm not too worried realistically now for my chances this game. So, yeah. Do I do that? There isn't much lost, but I'll say a bit of damage. However, it should be slightly stronger because she's level 2, he's level 1. I could make it rapid fire so she's max range. That would be stupid though. I do like stupid. Give me Biggle. Biggle. Big Annie ult. Big Annie ult. Oh, Annie ulted already. And yeah, this is a win. Bye-bye. You're eliminated. That should be top 4 guaranteed now. Yes, it is. Huh. I can cash out. Fuck. I could have cashed out. Let's think about this. You're not going up. You're not going up. 5. Next round, we're going to be able to afford it. Oh well. No one really will care. Still a lot of damage this team can do. And this guy, I don't know if we beat. We need some big ults. That's a big Malphite ult, actually. I need double Tibbers coming out here soon. We get the 1 Tibbers, sadly. Still, is it going to be enough? She's actually really close to ult, and again, out comes Tibbers. We win. Nice. You're still alive. I think we win this game now. I definitely think we win this game now. Oh my. Lunt's Echo as well is a huge drop for us. Whew. I'm nearly worn out here. We're doing so good. We're pretty much guaranteed top 2 here. Once we get a Mumu up to level 2, this is huge. I wish that this actually dropped me a mage cap. Because that would have been pretty funny. We might as well go through our coins here. Checking for that Mumu that's needed to hit level 2 Mumu. I'm gonna actually sell you because we can't hit a level any higher level on you. Nothing there. I'll actually sell you. Press the button. Brand I would take, but no point. Nice ult there by our Mumu again. Oh, an even nicer Malphite ult. That's kind of won us this round. You're out. Bye bye. That Malphite and Syndra ult combo there onto the backline just won us this round pretty nicely. And we're in top 3. And I politely have to say this. Top 3 equals death to everyone. Well, we're 1 thrash away from a level 3. I've just realised I have items on my bench I'm not using, which is funny. We'll give this to you. And why not? We might as well use our items. It makes sense to. And we'll make our Syndra broken so that you have to essentially go all the way back to kill her. That's a Taric though that's doing work. Sadly, you have to come up against 2 Tibbers who are built to kill, and you're eliminated. Bye bye. Is that win? No. Sadly, it's not win. Win is this round. Win is fun. Oh, that's just a kick in the teeth for you, my friend. Nope. Oh, there was 2 Talias. Wow. I've just rerolled 2 Talias. I'm smart. Well, this is do or die here. If we win it, we win the game. Lose it, we've got another round to try for another Mumu. I think this is a shadow guy. Yes, he has the level 2 Yi, which is a threat. I mean, obviously, we have the stop heals make you hate me team comp. We also just stopped the Yi ultimate, and yeah, that's GG. I'll say it here, that was pretty easy. Once we got the base mages online, we kind of destroyed. And yeah, that was pretty fun for game of TFT. And considering I've fallen out of the love with the game mostly, that was pretty good in terms of actual gameplay. But yeah, looking at her team comps, obviously we did pretty well. Obviously he had the level 2 Yi versus our level 2 Annie Brand. 5 cost versus 2 4 costs. Mind you, he did have a 4 cost Twitch who's realistically not that good in this. He also had Luna in there. I don't like that team comp he built. Like, you've got base Shadow, you've got base Zerkers, you've got base Desert, base Shadow, base Luna. No, you had Ranger. You didn't even have Poison. If he had Poison in that, he would have won. Genuinely, he probably would have won against me. If you had a Singed in that team comp, say I would say if you drop the... I would drop the Karma for a Tarek and the Leona for a Singed. And then you'd still retain your Warden frontline. Wait, you don't even have Warden. Never mind. That is such a weird team comp that you managed to get second with. Oh well. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a like down below. Probably the last time we'll see set 2. If you enjoyed it, leave a like down below as I just said. Subscribe if you're around here, or if you even want to. I know that not many people watch these, but hey-oh. And I will see you guys later. Peace out.